if you want to know how to draft for a PPR, just ask Tom Bowman. I mean, he has two running backs, LaShawn McCoy and Trent Richardson, that both caught over 50 balls last year. Then he has Brandon Marshall and Danny Amendola, who are going to be probably the two highest pass catchers this year as far as just receptions. Eric Decker, once again, he plays in a quarterback-driven offense. He's going to have another really good year, and he's a red zone target. Brandon Myers caught more passes than all but, I think, one tight end last year. So, once again, if you're going to draft for a PPR, get guys that are going to catch the fucking ball. Once again, though, you got Stevie Johnson on your bench. Another really quiet, consistent guy. 1,000 yards every year for the last 3 years. Really impressive guy. Mikel LaShore's the only throwaway pick I really see on your team, only because they're talking about cutting him, because they just don't think he's going to be useful for their team. Bernard Pierce I really like, because I think that Ray Rice could have a possibility of going down this year, but even if he doesn't, Pierce is a guy that you can play because he's going to get probably 10 to 15 touches a game. So you're still going to get some value there. Bradford is a nice backup, and Eli Manning is the only guy that I was a little surprised that you waited so long on quarterback. You kind of missed out on the top 12. There was definitely a teardrop with Eli. Now, if he plays again like he did 2 years ago, then you're going to be sitting really, really nice. But I think he's still going to be a 10 to 15 quarterback range, so you're going to have that to deal with. But Sam Bradford definitely could make a big leap forward this year. Had 25 or 23 touchdowns last year. I think he'll definitely get more than 25 this year, with some added targets that he has to throw the ball to. And Noshawn Moreno, how late you got him is just stupid impressive, because, once again, they're going to split the backfield with Monte Ball right now when they first start out, and Noshawn looked really good at the end of last year, and where you got him, I think, is going to be really, really good value. And Kendall Wright, he might not be a great receiver normally, but in a PPR, he becomes relevant because he caught, I think, 4 or 5 balls every game. So you get 4 or 5 balls for 40 yards, you're getting 8 to 9 points as, you know, a guy you're just bringing in on a bye week. So that's a pretty nice little chunk of change that you can get. But as far as the team, PPR gold, man. Once again, your team will probably make the playoffs this year. Really impressed with it. You always draft well. The only question mark, like I said, was that you waited a while for the quarterback, and I think you got a little burned. You waited a little too long, and people started taking their backups. But I still think that Eli Manning is going to give you a consistent production, and I'll have to give you an A+ on the draft, man.